Welcome at Smile. I have made it to my destination safely and I am thankful for it. However, what I know and my purpose and the purpose of Welcome at Smile is a passion so profound, is a calling so deep. It's an undeniable, necessary calling I will not deny. And so I have to. And the only thing I have to do is live. And that is what I'm doing. So let me live and welcome at Smile. I need to share the divination. I need to share God's insight, God's will in me for us, as I know it to be. So thank you for allowing me in your time and sharing this energy. May you gain priceless, abundant, not just insight, but true alignment to your divine soul and creator. Thank you. I talk about love. That is the purpose of Welcome at Smile. Well, there's many purposes in Welcome at Smile, but love is one of the acronyms depicted words. So the love that I have for you, the love that I feel, the love that I know, the love that is the love of God for us, in us, to us, right? As everything in numerology, as I state, is relative and true, God is what? Infinite. The number of infinity is 8. Whether you stand it up or put it sideways, infinity, right? There are 8 categories labeled, expressed and identified forms of recognized love. And those 8 categories of love are then further subcategorized into 3 divisions of love. The Trinity, right? Infinite Creator gave us those wonderful emotions and actions. Right. So guys, if you are able to follow along and comprehend what I am getting at, the truth, mania obsessive love. I can be manic and have been described to have episodes of mania. Obsession. I do not recall being obsessed with anyone, but I am obsessive and have obsessive behaviors, thoughts about what I'm passionate about or troubled with or fascinated on, right? So I also know that even love can be unhealthy, right? The double-edged sword. I started with that so we can get out of the way, because every polarity has both extremities. And then there is the primordial, essential, quintessential kind of love. That is the love that allows you all other forms of love in life and for life, which is, I wrote these out for you guys. I write my self notes because I don't want to get lost talking to you guys and then lose the subject or talk around the subject in circles, even though I always come back to it. I've had positive feedback, as I call it, or constructive feedback, where they tell me I have to play it multiple times in order to follow along the point, because I hit so many points that I am doing my best to not confuse anyone. pronunciation. So, I'm going to show you Philautia. And this is how I pronounce it. Philautia. Most words are derived from Greek or Latin origin. So that's where you get this kind of stuff from. Which is why the pronunciation may be difficult. Especially with all the energy and emotion that I have running through me. Pronunciation is the last thing that I am preoccupied with. You can figure out the pronunciation if you care to verify the information. Right. And that self-love is the soul, which I also talked about in your 4 chambers. Right. And thyself. And the duality and totally real divination of the numbers. 4. Right. So there you go. You got 8, 3, 4. Right. Let's keep going. There's storage, which is storage, literally. The wisdom, the memory, the recollection, the conviction that I have. Right. Storage. Familiar. Familiar. Family. Meaning, generally, blood, kin, the family you create, whether it be in the streets or through relations. Right. And that kind of love is, as I just stated, through those kinds of relationships. And it is a sacrificial love. Right. We are willing to sacrifice of thyself for another. That is truly love. Then there is ludus love, which is on the scales of spectrum, you know, beginning to end, or lower to high vibration, or edification from a non-conscious to a conscious love. This is like the puppy love, or a crush, or playful, innocent, little foreplay. Well, that's not innocent. But it leads to further development of emotion and intimacy. Then there is eros love, which is what most people experience, desire. It is the romantic love. It is the affection beyond sex. It is the caressing, the romance. To have intimacy without physical touch. Right. There is philia love, which is where affection is embodied. Pragma love, which is enduring love, which is the love that our Creator has for us, which is the love that I have for us, which is the love that most people have for their life in order to endure and continue through what they have endured without being bitter, salty, right, malicious towards innocent people because of what they have been through. Right. Pragma love. Did I read you the front and back of that? Yes, I did. Did I read you the front and back of that? Yes, I did. And last, agape. I think I also told you that. Self-love. It's a selfless love, which is the love that divination, humanitarianism, healthcare workers that don't do it for the pay, volunteers, anyone that contributes to assisting, providing any kind of fortitude, guidance for the growth and betterment of someone outside of their self, without interest for thyself. That is agape love. That is what I have. So I identify with all 8. I know that I encompass, embody, and can reflect, share, give, and receive all forms of the love of my Creator. This message is a little rushed because it is a lot of information and a little bit of time. As much as I could give you accurately in purpose of our lives to be exactly what you were created to be. The gift of life. Thank you. I can't tell you enough that I love you. Because it is. I may not like you. And I don't have to. I respect you. And that is love.